There is nothing worse. Well, there's a lot of things that are worse, but it feels like there's nothing worse than being around people who just always complain. Everything is a complaint. Everything's turned into a negative. It's so annoying to be around those people. And we're gonna be with a bunch of those people today in this video, in spirit. Let's just slop this one off if we can, okay? We'll be equally annoyed together. I am unhappy people are out mowing their lawn on Thanksgiving in our neighborhood. There's always someone disturbing the peace. But on Thanksgiving, it just seems wrong when so many other days have been nice and they are retired. Sorry, Karen, but you don't get to decide and make a schedule when I mow my lawn. We got a 1-star review, baby. How pathetic they are not concerned with keeping customers regardless of what you spend there on a regular basis or how large of an amount you sent. No discounts, and although tax-free weekend is tomorrow, absolutely no breaks on taxes or and discount of any kind. Never again will I walk in this store. That was a run-on sentence. The short, pudgy bully that works. Oh, you're speaking about a person? That short, pudgy bully that works there refused time and time again to allow me to speak with the owner. Finally, when I saw the owner and I asked her face to face if she offered any kind of discount, especially when the purchases made over $500, she said no. When I asked her if she would hold the sale till tomorrow because of tax-free weekend, she also advised no and said, I have to pay taxes too. Why would I do that? So from everything I've read, not only are they rude and obnoxious, but they do not respect their customers at all. You literally could just shop on the tax-free weekend sale, right? Go that weekend, get your taxes off. Oh, we got a 3-star. This is the 3 out of 5. The food was great, but when you are paying that much money for dinner, you expect incredible service. Our service was very poor. We were celebrating getting engaged that night and were not celebrated with an offer of champagne or even dessert. Only go here if you want to blow a bunch of money and get treated worse than the local bar and grill. Oh, so you're just mad that you went to a fancier restaurant where you paid more money and you didn't get something for free. You can't expect free stuff. I don't go to restaurants like, oh my God, expecting something for free. I'll never understand that of like expecting. Like you put that idea in your head that you were gonna come here tonight and get dessert or champagne for free. That's on you. I don't like this app because it said everything was going to be free. You cannot buy pets. This is the worst app I ever had. I give this a 1-star because it's horrible. It's not even real. You have to pay. Someone wrote back. Oh, the app wrote back. We truly apologize for any confusion with our app. We're blank, an online retailer for pet supplies. While we do offer free shipping on orders over $49, the products themselves do have to be purchased. If you ever need anything at all, we're always here to help. You downloaded an app thinking the items they're selling are free? What in life is free? I'm sorry, is there a store in this world that gives things away for free? It wouldn't be a store. It wouldn't be a business. Lost in translation. I'm confused where we're getting lost in translation here. Your home has zero curb appeal. If you want to live like you are from Sandthorpe, maybe you can move there. Okay, first of all, I don't even know what that is or what. I don't get the insult because I don't know if that's not a nice place to live, but what does my curb appeal have to do with you and your life? Close your eyes when you walk by my house. Close them. All right, so we got a 1-star out of stock. I can't provide a review on the blank earrings. I never received them because they were out of stock online and in the store. Nobody offered to order them for me and notify me when they were available. Poor customer service when the clerk told me, no, we don't have those. Disappointed in their lack of concern. Customer care wrote back, we are so sorry to hear this. Please reach out to our customer care team for assistance. You wrote a 1-star review on a product you have never even been able to get because they were out of stock and sold out. That's a new one. That is like that is a special kind of way of viewing a situation. Neighbor, your yard decorations, if you call it that, are very much an eyesore for the neighborhood. Please stop or at least take it down. Thank you, blank Dave, residents. If your eyes are sore, don't look. To the lady who doesn't like the background of my YouTube videos, don't watch. It's simple. It's so simple. I'm sleeping just fine at night. And I'm sure they are too with their decorations. 1 star out of 5. I ordered 60 or so sushi rolls because I thought they were on sale, but it turned out to be something else that was on sale. But anyways, I was also with my kids, so we were all eating sushi. And then they gave me the bill and I saw it was over $100, which I didn't have. And since me and my kids hadn't eaten 30 or so of the sushi rolls, I told the waitress I'd give back the sushi for a refund of all of the sushi we didn't eat. She refused. It should be every restaurant's policy that the customer is always right. No, always. So then I had to leave my kids at the restaurant and had to drive to the nearest ATM to get enough money for the bill. This is not okay. I will not be returning anytime soon. Well, I'm sure they are happy to hear that. Returning food that has already been served, and yeah, you can't do that. Sorry, we are temporarily restricted from making donuts as someone complained about the donut smell in the air. We are working to resolve as soon as possible. Who does not like the smell of donuts? Donuts smell so good. I'm mad that you are even buying into this nonsense and you're not selling donuts. This pisses me off. You let them win. You let the Karens win. 1 star. Very steep and too high. You're giving like a mountain a 1 star review. I can't. This was almost a full day's climbing and my girlfriend was crying at one point. When we did get to the top, there was nothing there. Mount Snowdon has a pub, restaurant, and toilet at its top. Well then, go there. Luckily, we had brought some sandwiches and drinks, so anyone else climbing this one, be warned, there are no facilities at the top. The climb basically went on far too long and the last part was particularly steep and difficult. It was also cloudy at the top, so the view was non-existent. The long walk back down was boring and again, took too long. All right. Honestly though, I guess this type of review would help others who are looking into the hikes and stuff and be like, okay, good to know there's no bathrooms, it's steep, it could be cloudy that day at the top, there's no bars and restaurants like other places. It could not be me. One real question. Is it just me that thinks people in these suburban areas have too much privileges? I've been seeing this way too often where they just decided to spray the sidewalks because they are too rich and lazy to manually spray their lawns and gardens themselves. Is this even legal? Why does people using the sidewalks should walk in the road to get hit by a moving vehicle just to not get wet by the water from these lazy people's homes? I'm beyond upset because these people know exactly what they are doing. They have a sprinkler on. I mean, I do understand walking into the road to avoid like constant water so you don't get wet. Like no one wants to do that. Of course it's dangerous. Like looking at that picture, how wet are you really gonna get? And if it's one of those sprinklers that does this, like I loved running by that. I just timed it and it was like a game. When it goes the other way, you just go for it. From Uber Eats, I ordered Whataburger, store number blank, a number 1, plus jalapenos with a sweet tea. After receiving the order, I'm ready to dig into it. I first drink the tea, no ice, no sweetness, but okay, I'll live. And then I reasoned that someone might have simply forgotten. Anyways, I could always live without the sugar. So I take a bite of the burger. The roof off my mouth starts to tingle at first touch. Another bite, other parts tingle and sting. Why would you keep biting? Another bite, the sensation becomes stabbing. Halfway through the burger, I flip up the bun and there is a landmine of jalapenos. Not 1, not 2, 3, or even 8. The number the manager said is standard. I was going to forget about it and take another bite. Or we could remove the jalapenos before we take another bite. After putting my head in the freezer for some much needed relief. I didn't have ice in my tea, remember. And I caught a good look at the pile of jalapenos right in front of me. This was no accident. Someone was playing games. Worse, this was out of malice. The cruelty of inflicting pain on another human being. Yes, because you would have never been able to just simply look at your burger and lift up the bun and see all the jalapenos. What would have happened if I'd suffered some type of chronic disease or allergies from jalapenos? Why did you order them? I even asked this to the manager. This manager seemed understanding and asked if he could put me on hold as he talks to his assistant manager. 4 minutes at a snail pace pass. Then the manager comes back and explains he could give me a refund or remake the burger, whatever to just help solve whatever I'm calling about. This offends me. Of course it does. To which I start raising my voice. I don't care about any refund or remake, I shout. I wanted him to understand the severity of it. This was no accident. This was done out of a cruelty of someone's heart. What an assumption. Then that is when the manager again tottered a refund. I lost it. I stressed and slowly, clearly as I could. This was no accident. Like, sir, ma'am, sir, what do you want, a lawsuit? The manager then says he talked to the kitchen staff and reminded them, next time be careful of the amount of jalapenos you put into a burger. I am livid upon hearing this. And again, and even louder, boom, explain the inhumanity of this. Again, a refund, I refuse. And he says, you're refusing a refund or remake. Was he tone deaf? No. He wanted me to think I was being a Karen. Completely toxic. Oh my God, this is so disturbing how they think that they're not the toxic one. I composed myself and explained, this isn't about my hunger or me being unhappy about an order. I want whoever did this to be fired. What? That's when I said two things. His employee is with malice, intending to hurt another human being who is your guest, and that I will post this everywhere. So here it is. Okay, I need to, oh my God, you're kidding. That's the amount of jalapenos he's talking about. And like literally look, he ordered the spicy burger. Your receipt has it right there. Of course it's gonna be spicy. Of course there's gonna be a decent amount of I can't. I honestly can't. I won't want to talk to another human if I hold on to this for too long because this is just so annoying and so infuriating. Drink your water. I can see you. Cheers. Drink whatever, but I encourage water because it's good for you. You should hydrate. All right, so we got some pictures from a restaurant, so I'm assuming it's that. 3 stars out of 5. Food was wonderful. Okay. Only thing that was a little disappointing is we chose this restaurant to go eat at right after our small wedding. My mother-in-law mentioned to the waiter we had gotten married. It would have been nice if they could have celebrated our wedding in some way. Even something simple like bringing out a dessert for us to share. Something to make us feel special on our special day. Again, expecting free stuff. Expecting things. Walked out of Bill Burr concert. Concert? You mean comedy show? 1 star, okay. Booked 2 tickets in Grand Circle, people sitting in area with staff unable to control. Whole audience, ruined experience as laughing after every sentence. Too many non-comedy fans in audience. Why are you there? Would have been better in smaller venue. Comedy is not for everyone and that's okay. Stop the pretense, people. What are you even complaining about? You're complaining about people laughing at every sentence. Good for Bill Burr for doing his job and making people laugh. I'm sure Bill Burr would be happy to see this 1-star review. I cannot. Non-comedy fans and audience, then why are they there? If you're not a comedy fan, why are you purchasing tickets to a comedy show? Especially Bill Burr. My daughter was selling cider and donuts in front of our house and a lady came up and asked her for proof of proper permits and licensing. Does she need that for running a little booth once a year? Then the lady pointed out that the apple cider said, not for resale on the jug and informed us that she would be reporting us to the FDA later that day. I don't want any trouble with the federal government, so I'm just wondering how to get permits. Oh my God. We can't even live in a world anymore where we make little lemonade stands and sell lemonade for $1 or $2. This poor girl can't even sell some apple cider and donuts to her neighborhood without a Karen having to ruin it. Are you kidding me? I think lemonade stands and like garage sales and things like that teach so much to a kid of like, it's almost like they're working a shift. They have to create a product, they gotta sell something, they have some customer service, they gotta take the money, they gotta count it, they gotta return the change, they gotta provide nice, friendly stuff. Like, I think it is such a teachable moment. I loved doing that as a kid. This person who complained to the city about their neighbors visible from the street trash cans. We're ending on a strong note here because it's literally just getting worse as this video goes on. So before I get too annoyed, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Stay classy out there, stay sassy, and I will meet you here, back here in our secret spot at 2 p.m. EST.